morning. Thanks for joining us here on Liberty News Update. I'm Charlotte Martin, and we bring you the latest local headlines. A Hunter Army Airfield Ranger is killed in action. The Veterans Administration says it's changing rules to make it easier to obtain benefits for post-traumatic stress syndrome. Part of an historic rice burr plantation closes. A former U.S. House Speaker from Georgia talks healthcare to Georgia business leaders. A special election is expected to be called in Hinesville to fill a vacancy on the city council. And the U.S. government is spending $4 million on Georgia energy research. More on these stories when we come back.
Come on down and see us, Hinesville Ford, over 100 years of customer satisfaction.
21-year-old Specialist Joseph W. Dimmock II was killed last week while on duty in Afghanistan. Dimmock, who was from Wildwood, Illinois, and a member of Company E, 1st Battalion, 75th Ranger Regiment on Hunter, died July 10th in Salerno, Afghanistan. The Army said Dimmock was killed during an inventory of ammunition while deployed in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. He was on his second deployment to Afghanistan and had previously been deployed to Iraq. The VA, under orders from President Obama, is changing how veterans can qualify for benefits if they are diagnosed with post-traumatic stress syndrome. The changes will drop the requirement that they can document where they were injured, allowing them to just show how they were in combat. The complete story is scheduled for Wednesday's Coastal Courier. The economic downturn has hurt many industries and tourist destinations, but while some are seeing return to business as usual, one Georgia destination is having to make sacrifices. The LeConte Woodman's Plantation and Botanical Gardens has been forced to partially close until further notice. According to Mary Beth Evans, Executive Vice President of the LeConte Woodman's Foundation, the gardens will be closed off with gates and signs while the board searches for sources of funding to enable the foundation to hire full-time paid staff and create a sustainable future. The complete story was in Sunday's Coastal Courier, and there's a video in the news section on coastalcourier.com. Former House Speaker and possible 2012 presidential candidate Newt Gingrich is meeting with Georgia business leaders to discuss the impact of the new national health care law on the state. Gingrich says he's considering running for president in 2012 and expects to make a decision by March. On Monday, he predicted a GOP defeat of Democratic President Barack Obama should he run for re-election. Last week, he called the recess appointment of Don Burke to head Medicare a sad mistake, and he is referred to the Obama-led health care overhaul as the largest, most expensive, and most intrusive in American history. A vacancy has been created on the Hinesville City Council by the decision of Bobby Ryan to run for sheriff of Liberty County. No dates have been set yet, but more details are expected to be in Wednesday's Coastal Courier. The sheriff's race is also for a special election made necessary by the death of Sheriff Don Martin, who died in May. The vote will be in November. The federal government will fund research at Georgia Tech focusing on building better batteries for consumer electronics and reducing costs for renewable energy. The Department of Energy announced Monday that Georgia Tech will receive $4 million for 3 projects meant to improve how the country uses energy. That was today's update. Please join us every Tuesday and Thursday. For more details, turn to the Coastal Courier or visit us online. Hope you have a great week and tune in with us on Thursday. Thanks for watching us.